Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to destash some covers that I made, some journal covers. Shabby Chic, vintage, lots of lace covers. And this will be a destash video, and I'll leave my email in the description box. You can email me if you're interested. Each cover will be $25, and that includes shipping. So I have a couple vintage ladies and a butterfly one, and I'll call this one the butterfly one, this one the gold lady one, and this one the green lady one, because she has green feather and green around her neck. So we'll look at these individually. These are soft cover, they're fabric covered cardstock. They're the same thing that I use in my Shabby Chic journals that I cover and use. And I always add some kind of a pocket. You can either put fabric pocket, paper pocket. You know, once you get your journal cover, you can do whatever you want, or you can leave it, because I use pattern paper on the inside, which we'll see. So it's fabric covered, and the fabric has a kind of a light rose embellishment on it. And I'm not sure if this fabric here is vintage, but some of it is on here. This right here is vintage fabric. And it has applique and some pearl trim. And I hope you can see how sparkly the rose is. And the color is kind of a mauve. It's not real purple. It's more of a little bit of a brown. And her is a light green, very light green, almost blue in that. And then there's some trim with some gold laced through here, and then another applique here. And on the inside is flower. Now you could take and you could leave it like this, the cardstock. You could cover it again with more material, or you could put pockets on the bottoms. I'm leaving that open. So there's one. Then this one we call, okay, so she's the vintage green lady one, and this is the vintage gold lady one. And she has that same material underneath with some bridal veil on top. And this applique is kind of a bronzy brown gold. And this comes from the same applique, so it's the same color with a little, this is vintage linen. And it's got a design in it that's really pretty. And then some more of that really beautiful satiny vintage fabric. And then a little bit of trim up at the top, overlaid with a little bit of that bridal lace and the pearl flowers. And then on the inside is I think this is antique papery in the back. So there's that one. And then the butterfly one is got that fabric. You can see through the cardstock, because the cardstock was double-sided. You can see through it just a little bit, but it just gives it a light coloring, so it actually brings the roses out a little bit more. Hopefully you guys can see how that is. You could cover that or leave that. I kind of like it actually, because you can see the roses better. So here we have, this is a wedding dress trim, and then some more vintage. I cut it off of a vintage, I don't know, it was like a table runner. It's very light and delicate. And then this is an overlay of, it's kind of embroidered flower, a little bit more applique. This is pink, light pink, and that's light pink. Gold, and the butterfly is kind of a red, so it goes together. And then on the inside we have a kind of a, oh, it's got a little bit of a bluish green tinge somewhat up in this corner. The rest of this isn't too bad. That's kind of gold. So there we go. I'm gonna destash these, see if anybody's interested in them, and you can make nice journals with these. The cover's already done. Now, a lot of these appliques are pretty expensive. They come from the Crafty Me shop on Facebook, and so I just love using them on my covers. They just really make a cover. But I also like using this vintage fabric too, and putting it and reusing it and stuff like that. So there we go. If you're interested, email me and I'll let you know if they're still available or not. I'll be sending it first class. I'll put that in the description box. I'm not going to send it next day or whatever, 2 days. That costs like $8, so we won't do that. But thank you for watching, and I hope you guys are having a great crafting day.